So hi, everybody at Lang 8. I wrote an article a while ago about Tower of Babel, and it's a program that I initially conceived of a long time ago, but as with most of my projects, I usually never get around to actually working on them, or I finish it about halfway. So this one I actually managed to bring to a semi-state of completion. So you can see up here, this is kind of the main interface. It started out initially just as a way to keep track of sentences that I encounter in Chinese. So this has got, right now you can see the number of records is 3,125. These are all sentences I've seen in Chinese. Of course, this program was initially designed to help me study Chinese because I was getting irritated because I couldn't find any good software that I liked to help teach me Chinese, especially with regards to writing. So I was like, alright, fine, I'm going to write my own. So there. And so anyway, so I started working on this project, and so you can see that it's got quite a few sentences. You've got the sentence here, the translation. Now this program, at some point, is going to be fairly language agnostic, by which I mean that, it's not going to, be specifically designed for any particular language. It could be used, to study, any language. Chinese, Japanese, Pig Latin, binary, whatever you want to study, So I tried to design it to be somewhat general, although initial design is, of course, for me. So, seeing as I'm studying Chinese, my English is, reasonably proficient. So anyway, you can see here that I've got comments. You can turn these off. Now, comments are basically an area where I add information about a sentence, like here. But you can see this sentence. What's the sentence say? So, blah, 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 you get some water, I'll light the stove. You can see I have a little comment here. It can be used, like can be used before a verb indicating an intended action. So basically little grammar pieces. This shows you when I've modified them, and then I can easily add new sentences if I want to. I can come down here, click here and start typing, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I'm not going to right now, but if I wanted to, I could add some new sentences. Okay, so this is the main interface. It just allows me, and the nice thing about this thing is that, let's say I can't remember, I want to say something, but I can't remember exactly how to say it. Like maybe it'll contain, with languages you usually have, like, you can remember a certain pattern, like with regards to or something like that. Now, actually I have no idea. There you go, with regard to. So if I start typing with regard, see how it's automatically finding any sentence that has that contained in it. So he spoke nonsense with regards to this problem. And there's the sentence right there. So I can, pick it and then be like, oh, that's how I need to use with regards to, right? So you can see here he's just using, Guan Yu. So that's great. So I can match words, I can search for specific things, which is, really helpful. So if I've got, not only, there you go, there's two sentences where I use not only. So I can see examples, quickly get feedback, and then use those when I'm writing so that I don't continue to make the same mistakes. Even though I continue to make the same mistakes anyway. But who cares? So, right. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So if I want to add new sentences, I'll show you how that works. This is kind of cool. So I'm going to go here. So here's a web page that I use a lot, DICTN. And I can type like, okay, so here's a bunch of sentences on this website that I asked it to find any with Conjure. So control over something. So watch this. I can do this. Watch this. I'm just going to grab all these sentences and copy them. And then I'm going to go back to this program. I'm going to hit import, and then, you probably can't see that. There we go. And then I'll just hit this, boink. There we go. And it automatically figures out what part of that page was Chinese, what part of it was English, puts them in the right boxes, and then I can hit enter, and bing, there we go. I just inserted, I don't know how many, 8 new sentences. So come back out, and then if I scroll all the way down, there you go. You can see all the new sentences are in the database. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long because I will start to just keep talking and talking and talking. And I'm really tired because it's like 3:30 a.m. and I have to get up early tomorrow and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, anyway, Anyway, where am I? Oh, right. Okay, so you see the view? Okay, this doesn't matter. Who cares about that? The sentence scramble is the new feature that I've added. So if I click that, I bring that over here. This is the new feature. So you can see here, this allows me to, I say, I want sentences that contain 10 words, but no more than, or how about 6, but no more than 12, because it's pretty small. I'm going to hit OK, and then I say, okay, show me a sentence, and I hit next. Bing! All right, now you can see these things. Now, I can zoom in. Whoa, crazy. Yeah, so now I can look at this sentence and say, okay, what is it supposed to say? And I can sit here and say, okay, well, now, so you can see I drag these. I'm dragging these. I'm trying to figure out what was the original sentence. Yay, I win! So, there you go. I rearranged it and I said, okay. So, and then here's another one. Actually, I'm really tired, so I'm not really looking at these very well. Yeah, I have no idea. So, okay, let's just pretend I don't know. Let's pretend, right? We don't really have to pretend because I have no idea right now. So, I can ask for a hint, or I can hit show wrong. So, let's say I put something in that's clearly wrong, or it's clearly right. Alright. Okay. But anyway, it's going to probably say something about, so let me put something in that's wrong. Here. There. Okay, see how it's highlighted in red? That indicates that no, sorry, that's wrong. So I can take it back out. And down here, if I put my mouse over here, it'll show me a sentence. The original sentence. Don't draw the picture too small. So, don't... damn it. I have no idea. There we go. Okay, well, I got lucky. There. And then there. And there. And there. Yay! I win! Alright, so anyway, guys, this is just for my own benefit. It allows me to do sentence mix-ups. So I can sit there and drag them and put them all in. Then I can, let's say that I want to practice sentences that only contain Yodian. Okay, so now I just click that, and let's say, I don't care about how few words they have, but I only want to see, don't show me something that's super long. See, if I don't set these, let's say I'm only looking for huge sentences, so watch this. Alright, no maximum, but a minimum. So this thing has to contain a minimum of 20 words, which it's actually more like 20 characters rather than words. But here, watch. So I hit that, and then I hit next. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there is no way I'm going to be able to solve this original sentence. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to come over here and hit hint, 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 hint. Yay! So you can see I can resize everything and kind of drag them and figure out, what the original sentence is. So anyway, this is really, really good practice. Okay, so anyways, that's a brief introduction to Tower of Babel, which is hopefully at some point going to actually be a pretty darn useful language learning tool. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope if you're still listening to this video, I applaud your patience, because that was quite long-winded, and I went on for quite a long time. And so anyways, so I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, how do I turn this off?